they are starting now, so I have to hold you over for radio cast for a second here until I get the go sign from production that we are on the server here, which is the match of what is effectively DuMmTm, well-known Finnish squad in Division 1, and the Raf Olga Frenchie team that always changes their names, henceforth known as the French Midfight. Yet it's Snakewater, that's the decider map here for these two teams, and it's a slow one. It's no one really committing just yet. Neither team wants to lose this, it seems, and a lot of spam. Well, actually, not really. This is like the awfully slowest Snakewater bit I've ever seen. There we go, some action here. Two soldiers leaping into the air, one of each color, and Ekkelund will fall short on his attempt, and that opens the floodgates? Maybe. They're trying to at least, but no, there we go. That's the final aggression here. Key gets in, and Kanix as well. Both scouts on either team just aggressing finally, and just as the camera for the game is in here, you can see some frags happening, because trust me, there wasn't anything happening until then, but it looks like the Frenchies found the better end of this mid, but eventually Erpa tries, but he will not succeed on this last attempt to maybe get the medic there, and that is the end of the mid fight.
I am pressing the connect button as we speak, Dom. That sounded incredibly engaging. I was almost watching there on the stream, trying to get everything set up once again, but it looks like, I'm just peering over, there is a sniper off glass. Hems feeling a little bit of the sniper there.
Yeah, well, they're on last. They need something of a defense here. Awfully late on the engineer, but at least there's something here. And maybe the sniper can catch them by surprise. You have to rely on these sort of things sometimes, and for now, they will have to, because Deli is in here with the pipes, and they're landing. Connecting with the sniper there. That's all they're getting with Devo so far. Cap time is happening, but it's not lasting for too long. They shut down the scout there, and they're trying to get some more. Maybe Ekkelund will fall short eventually, but they're not really making a good push for this just yet. Eventually, they're on point. It's not gonna last much longer either.
Mula hit a crazy arrow there across onto the enemy medic. Turo gets taken down. Really nice stuff there coming out of Mula towards the end. Getting that medic kill just allows them to have that much more damage that they just don't need to deal on the French side. They end up getting that round, and all of a sudden, they take that in 2.5 minutes, which is not bad for a Snakewater game.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty good for the Frenchies.
And so 5 Frenchies lose. Can 6 Frenchies win? Find out against 6 Finns. This is the battle of the nations right now, and so far upper hand. Remember, this is the third map of a best of 3 we're joining into late here right now. Between these two teams, another fairly slow mid-fight, just some quality spam up top trying to shut down Hems from approaching whatsoever. Irpa as well for that, and no one really daring to contest too much right now.
Yeah, Ekkelund just standing on top here, spamming. It looks like maybe there's a soldier. Hems just walking forwards. Nobody really wants to take this first fight. As finally, Deli gets shots off. He's all the way back in choke, but look at the rest of the enemy team. Nobody's pressing W. They're all just AFK. Ekkelund finally gets that kill onto Raph. Hems is pretty low, but look at that scout. Karnax goes down as well. Finally, it looks like the Frenchies, they're just going to walk out, realizing they lost 2. Don't really want to fight this any longer. So now, looks like maybe even Olga, they're so far back, the Frenchies. The Finnish are taking a lot of ground because of this. We are going to be calling them the Finns and the Frenchies, because saying their real names will be absolutely impossible.
It is a mouthful. Well, granted, I mean, the moment you talk about the players on the Finnish side, you're talking about the team name as well here. But that's beside the point, because the point is being fought for right now on second, and they're trying really hard on French side, but it looks like the Finns might just take the better end out of this one. Barely, but no, the Frenchies have different ideas. They want to keep fighting them. Here's as well, but the damage is still there. Look at that. All the damage from Ian, but the scouts don't fear. Aliens might be just in there with the heals, and that eventually might be the final blow for this point here.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that is such a weird fight to take from both ends. Did have the high ground for the Frenchies. Are looking to try and maybe sort of poke and prod. The demo is dead for the Finns. They're going to have to watch out a little bit. Not wanting to get too aggressive. I think he's finally spawned. Look at Deli. Hem's just going to look at him, set up a trap. And Deli probably going to have to set up a new one, because there's no way that hasn't been called. Kai, actually, thinking a little bit low. That's a little bit aggressive here on Snakewater. It is even Ubers for both teams. So we are probably just going to see both teams just kind of poking around, trying to see what they can do, make happen. Eventually, probably a soldier stack. As Hems is actually going in, but he's just getting absolutely dicked on by Raph. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, and he immediately goes through a window and just dies. Very anticlimactic way for that one to go out. But I admire the effort of just trying to make a play quickly here before anyone leaves forward position. So, you know, an attempt was made. Didn't last too long, but hey, it's the thought that counts sometimes. So yeah, the Frenchies can just rest assured on the lead for a little bit longer. No, it's Neon actually trying to get in there all of a sudden. Out of nowhere. He's on demo man now. Less opportunity for him to wallbug, but hey, QB tried as well. Why not Neon on demo man too?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta go for it sometimes, you know? Like, take the chances, get the wins, get the dubs.
Trying to fight for this Snakewater Saw area here desperately right now. Frenchie's actually fairly aggressive given the fact that they're 1-0 up right now, but they're still trying to get more of this, and they keep getting some frags here. It's only a 3-for-2 frag situation. Eventually Rav gets caught on point, can't escape with this attempt to sag in there, but it is the force nonetheless, and as long as they don't have to use early here, this will be fine. Yamula holds this for as long as he can to make sure this Uber is good, and Erpa might be in for some trouble here. Gets cleaned up quickly. Turo juggled around as well with no good serve to get out of here.
Yeah, the Finns just getting slightly overzealous though. That Uber, but it looks like they're just coming right back in. Neon and Kai are doing so much damage, but Alien Smiley, somehow he's not that Kai. Please, you just gotta hit one scattergun. Oh my god. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta press mouse 1. It's just such a strat in Team Fortress 2. If you click, the enemy dies. That's how it works. But now the Frenchies off of that aggression. The demo is so low. They know they can just come right back into this mid. That is Neon dead. The demo down for the Finns. Now they just cannot contest this at all. Irpa's all the way back in once more. Doesn't find anything once again. Now the Finns, they're going to have to play so passively. 3 men dead means that they are not able to contest this very well.
Well, for playing passively, should have the sniper up quickly, and Hansen forwards might have the sight on the people entering, but slow do they. And they have the quicker trigger finger. Pressing mouse 1 is one thing. Landing the shot is a different one. He could not, where they did clearly, and with everyone as well to just get him down before the spawn door closes. He can back spawn back to last to safety. It's only one pick, but sometimes that's all you need to make a play here. But the gun is up well ahead of time there with the defense trying to shut down any funny attempts there. Still, they find that thing quickly, it goes down, and he might still double down on some attempt to get a play going here. Moment on point, Neon in some trouble.
Uber is popped out of both teams a little bit later for the Frenchies, but it looks like nobody's really finding a kill. It's only Irpa dead, but the sniper and spawn is just like doing absolutely nothing. There we go, Kai is taken down. There we go, everyone else on the Finns just fall like dominoes. Frenchies come in, taking 2 rounds here pretty quickly, I must admit.
Well, usually these close games into just like insane game 3 scenarios only happen for the Frenchies at land, but this is as good as they're gonna get for now. And hey, at least they're coming out on top for now in this game 3. Still a lot of time left to play here, and the Finns won one map, why not another one? They just have to make a 2-round comeback. Snakewater makes that difficult, but first of all, these mid-fights have to get better because they're awfully passive for both sides, and both teams struggle a bit to find the opportunities quickly.
I'm being told that the Finns did get Granary 2-1, which is why we're on this 3rd map, but Rav this time trades back over. Ekkelund goes down, and so does Hems. Goes in for a bomb to quite get that kill onto Mula. Kai goes in for the flank, trying to get him, but doesn't quite manage to connect the shots. Both scouts, Karnax and Alien, completely deny him, and all of a sudden the Finns, they can't even hold second. They're down 3 players, just all the way back to last. Wait, Irpa is just walking out because he feels like it.
Well, I'm sure there was good reason for it, but it will not have worked out anyway at the end of this one. So we are back to last for an attempt for the Frenchies. It is even, but they have some picks trying to get a lot of damage through that wide open door here. See if any of it sticks maybe, but not much more than they've got previously in lobby onto the scouts. So attempt called off pretty quickly. After all, sure, they are winning right now, but that doesn't mean we should get carried away just because of that. So still very much disciplined despite the leading scoreline right now in this matchup. Still taking this one serious for as long as they need to, which is just about another 20 minutes here till this is over. Heavy up on defense as well right now for maybe a little bit longer now. Switches off to Engineer, it will be in the end for the hold here. As they're trying to poke into lobby, he gets at least one of them there. That's the Olga pick they will get here. It's only one pick, and it's certainly not enough to get out of last by itself, but maybe it's just enabling them to make a play. It is awfully difficult to get out of here, but sometimes one pick is all you need to get started on things.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. Like, at this point, these guys have been playing TF2 for like 8 hours, and it's just gonna start to wear on you eventually.
Oh, for sure.
Probably just gonna look at this. Irpa's just... He's not lining up quite as effectively as Jay does. Jay and Pei does this thing where he like does it CS style, sort of lines up the nade perfectly, sets up the sentry gun in the perfect position. Ippa's not quite as delicate, but you know, I appreciate the thoughts. As Ekkelund on Spy. It's Hems on Sniper as well. We have 3 pick classes, but Karnax seems to be getting the better out of Hems right now. It's all pretty much onto Ekkelund right now. He lives in Finland, so he has a cold ice pick ghost. Of course he has. Goes for the shank onto the medic. Doesn't quite get the follow-up pistol. That is Mula on 120 HP. Nobody else really going down. Karnax now gets a further shot in, but doesn't quite manage to follow that up. Kai is playing this really aggressively, keeping Karnax out of being able to get anything major.
That's a good point you brought up, though. Tournaments like this, be it LAN or online, are not just a test of skill, but also a test of stamina here. Who can play the best, the longest, and the pick class is falling short pretty quickly for one side, where Karnax is still getting some stuff done. Can't hit the serve out of there, though. It's a very small enclosed area, not much any space to go around, but got the shot at least onto the player he found first. And the Frenchies still making it work for themselves so far, so it might just be them having the longer breath here for now, but it's the lead right now on Snake Water Last that's making this all the more impossible for the Finns right now. This is the probably scariest position to be in when you're trying to make the comeback. Snake Water Last, you are so reliant on the other team messing up, and as long as Karnax is sniping, they don't have much reason to dare much more than just having him peek wider and wider angles really slowly.
Yeah, Neon this time. He's going to go for the spy play. They don't even have a demo. The Finns don't have a demo man, Tom. He's just on spy. And he's just going to ignore the scout kill. What is he? Neon, please? He gets 2 shanks. That's about it. Mula drops down to 70 HP. That's a demo man down for the Finns. It's Karnax. He's just going to run into a sentry. Maybe. Maybe. I think we also have to factor in the fact that the Finns... it's currently half 1 in the morning for them. And, you know, normally at LANs, the Finns aren't known for being the most sober. Let's just put it that way. Maybe they're taking that spirit into account.
That is factually correct for these guys. However, if that's true, I mean, it's just further making a point of how good they are under not the most optimal conditions. So a little bit of tiredness surely shouldn't slow them down here, right? But, I mean, hey, even Karnax made some mistakes. He saw the demo pick, well, technically, and just tried to, like, peek wide open from thinking, yeah, there won't be a trap right now. But the gun was right in front of him. Guess all the time they spent getting properly into lobby has not been spent too much into actually figuring out where things are on last.
On Spidey gets Mula done. What is happening? He's just decided that maybe demo is not the class for him. He goes in, he even gets the trick stab. It's just, I mean... what is there to say at this point? Hems is actually going to get this follow-up kill onto Karnax as well. This is going really badly for the Frenchies all of a sudden. That medic kill is so big.
It is, in fact, a huge difference maker right now, because all of a sudden they have a chance to get out of last year. Key goes down early, though. That's a player down already. They can't afford to do much more, because the spawns are quick, and here we go. Bomb comes in by Raph straight away, gets the force immediately. Will probably fall down pretty quickly to his death there. And that is a done deal here. The Frenchies don't really want to fight this anymore, though. They're happy with what they got here. They have the lead. They don't need to dare to fight in second. They have an ad. That's all they need, it seems. It just has to work once they have it. And obviously, the Finnish side well aware of that. There's 2 things you can do here. Either just go in aggressive while you still can of the 1-player ad, and the fact that they don't have yet, or respect the advantage and try to get a force and live on the way out while you still can. And it seems they're trying to play it a little bit safe, at least for now, even if previously they might have opted for some more risky strats.
Yeah, I mean, risky strats are kind of coming out already. Look at Deli, he just wants to jump in. Spam rockets are just going to completely deny him. He doesn't get to have fun, he doesn't get a rocket jump. Sticky traps out of Neon are taken out. I was talking about how Orbriak a second ago was unique for using the Chad pipes, but apparently Neon also just doesn't care. Also uses it. Look at him go. He's so powerful. He's just... Hems has found a kill onto Deli. So now the enemy team doesn't get to have a demo either, but Alien Smiley doesn't like fun. Because, takes down the Telly.
The big change, actually, Ekkelund on Demoman now with Neon on just whatever soldier, I guess. Both, well, Ekkelund spent a considerable amount of time playing playing Demoman in the past. Neon certainly has played soldier before as well, so it's not the worst decision to make. Maybe they weren't happy in the last few minutes of gameplay how that worked out for them, so
they never expect it. They never expect the demo spy 3 times in a row, Dom. Look at
Well,
it.
they don't expect the demo spy with the demo severe on the field too. That's the big brain play. Just make them think, oh yeah, the demo is here, he won't do it again, and then he's doing it again.
Oh my god, Carnax has gone down as well. This is Neon back in. He's gonna get it one more time. Oh my god. You couldn't script it better if you tried, Dom. This is... I really want to like try and take this seriously, but it's so hard. I'm just... like, it's very difficult.
And fact of the matter, it's stuff like this is still working to an extent at least, so... I mean,
Alien.
they're finding success still.
Oh wait, there's an NG on last. Never mind. Carnax has gone down. Hems... He's hitting some shots right now. Hems' boss is back, and somehow the Finns are winning more when they just like decide to not care anymore. Because now Neon is on Soldier and Ekkelund just decided he wants to play demo instead. Maybe it's for the betters. Look at Alien. There's also a spy just backcapping them. Raph and Alien together. Hems finds the kill onto Olga, but doesn't really matter. They got the second cap. The Alien's actually walking all the way back into last. I don't think there's anyone there to test him. So Raph has just delayed this. They're going to have to get this cap right now.
Oh no, Raph didn't live for long enough.
Oh my god, they get it just barely. Alien to quite salvage it. Now look at Deli and Ruler. They're so caught out. Ruler shot right up into the sky. They try to chase him. How he actually doesn't get taken down right now. And Deli is with him on top. As Alien's actually backcapping on second this time. Carnax is following him. It's just Hems. Epa has to hit absolutely every shot right now, but he doesn't. He gets taken down. Alien Smiley does go down, but look at him. Carnax is in on last, uncontested. And that's it. Hems doesn't hit the headshot. 3-0 for the Frenchies, and they're making it so much more stressful than this needs to be.
But imagine if that shot landed. That would have been crazy. Either way, though. Yeah, it's a wild game. I think at this point this is just the 6th spy show match right now. I still think Toast is winning it. He's not even in this match. But they're giving him a run for his money right now. But we're back to mid, and we're back to Neon Demoman too. So we're back to all standard for what the lineup was supposed to be. And let's see if it's working still.
So on this mid fight, actually Neon is walking so far forwards. Ekkelund goes down, but look at those pipes. Getting a lot done. Raph and Alien Smiley dead already, but Neon and Hems actually stuck in the enemy shop right now. So Carnax is just going to walk in, 2-shot the demo, 2-shot Hems! Not quite getting onto Turo, but that's a lot of kills coming out of Alien Smiley. Looks like the Finns actually just walking in anyways here onto the Frenchies. They don't want to take this lying down right now, so Hipper's actually going to get the force. Cattrooper does come out onto Kai, but nobody else is really with them quite yet, and the Frenchies, they're not wanting to fight this. There we go. Finally coming out, they recognize there's nobody really from the Finns in. Getting in, holding the second. Maybe I'm allowed to breathe.
For now, yeah, we're back to even Ubers, and neither of them are up. The fight in Saw ensues down. It's Demoman just in here from the other side, just straight from choke, jumping in. Deli just in there. They have an identity crisis on the Finnish side. Who is playing Demoman? And Deli just says, yeah, you guys can't decide, but I'm clearly the best Demoman here. And just goes for it all, and it's clearly working as well. Frenchies might have had a close game before this point, but well, they are the Premiership team here. They're making it seem very obvious that they are right now. Just taking quick work of these Finns right now.
Oh my god, Raph just gets ganked. It's so just kind of unlucky for him. He just gets picked as the unfortunate victim of the Finns' wrath. So Ekkelund and Kai are actually just going to go down to this Uber that is popped out onto both the French scouts. They're moving in onto the point. Aper is on heavy, but that's a lot of damage. Olga does get taken down, but there's no real presence on the point. 4-0 now for the Frenchies. Finally looking like they're in control of this. The Finns are going to have to do something. And they've already made magic happen, and I don't really know where you go from there. Like, divine intervention?
Heavy crit squeak sniper to mid. That's one way to do it, I suppose. They're trying with it. Well, we saw him snipe before. It worked quite nice. We haven't seen Upper snipe before, but Snakewater's a pretty good heavy mid. For whatever that means. And they're gonna try at least, but look at that. Actually, everyone's just beating the punch. Neon down already. Sniper's established, but no one's in the sideline.
He's in the sideline. He actually does get Olga. But look at this heavy. He's just not doing anything, but maybe Hems just does stuff. He does get the kill onto Deli, but it's only Hems right now. as there's a soldier behind him. Raph actually kills himself, getting Hems. So Turo's gotten out. He's getting this crits. Who do you think gets the crits here? Is it the pyro crits? I wouldn't be
It has
surprised,
to be at this point, right?
It has
Surely.
to be, surely.
No way Key's gonna
The
let
demo
this
crits would
opportunity
be
be
so
wasted.
boring.
Well, it looks like the beam is just on Neon right now. He was building, so I guess he deserves it. Here it comes. He goes nothing, and Alien Smiley is at least more than nothing on the attempt to push in with this right now, but it doesn't last long enough. They have the Uber as well. Madonna and Carnix will walk over the rest of them. 2 down though, still with the 1 med kill they have. It's going to be a tough fight on this second point right now.
It is a tough fight, but look at Deli. He actually gets taken down. The medic's in lower, but Neon's just decided he doesn't really want to chase it. Maybe it's not worth it. As Ruler just somehow lives there, despite being in an awful position the entire time. Frenchies finally managed to clean up, get 4 kills, and they're just going to walk on to last. It's Irpa on the heavy. As, I don't know about you, but Irpa is IRL. He's a bit of a force of nature. But look at him standing up top. He's going to have to do so much. It's heavy. And Pyro finally does come out. Raft's actually dropped very low. There's no demo for the Frenchies. Carnax is cleaned up. And the Frenchies won't be getting their round quite yet. Ubers are even as well. I guess considering the fact that Turo is on crits. So maybe we're going to see some magic.
Was Irpa the TF2 arm wrestle champion? World champion, that is? Or am I thinking of another person?
I mean, I feel like... I don't actually think it was like one of these Finns. It was some other guy called Aga. We called him like Chicken
Aga.
Man
Yeah,
because he was wearing a chicken hat.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty much the most important factor of this game. Because Irpa's dead, Frenchies have won. They take it 5-0 on Snakewater. It looks like... Honestly, felt like the Finns just kind of had enough. Maybe they just want to go to bed. Because it's almost 1 a.m. for them.
Either way, small games tomorrow for everyone, and for the Frenchies it will continue on in the invite bracket. They show they're the premiership team here. We have the better patience, the better stamina for these matches, and they deservedly will move on. So we saw some Frenchies lose earlier, but these guys are still in it, fighting for the country's name. Not the only ones left. There's a few more, but this is the only all French roster, I believe, in the top bracket still left.